With modern technology and the speed of change we're experiencing, Western civilization could collapse faster than we think. And with its collapse will go our history, our knowledge, and our culture, including the Bible. And the most potent driver of that change that we face today is artificial intelligence. But it's not just me saying these things. The experts who work with AI are saying them. This is what Gadwat said. He was the former chief executive of business for Google X. This is what he said to Stephen Bartlett on Diary of a CEO.
10 years' time, we'll be hiding from the machines. I really don't know how to say this any other way. It even makes me emotional. We always said, don't put them on the open internet until we know what we're putting out in the world.
Every day I feel more pressure to move forward with this project of carving the Bible. It's because every day it seems that new threats to civilization as we know it are popping up. Threats that put at risk all that Western civilization has accomplished, including our religious heritage. There is nothing that should make us believe that our civilization will last any longer than the many others that have come before us and have been lost in time. My name is Francisco and welcome to Carving the Bible. Those of you that watch this channel know that I'm carving the Bible into granite in an effort to put it into a more durable medium than paper. This project is not for our time, it's for the distant future, when all we have and all that we are will probably be gone, except whatever's in stone. I will put more information on this project in the description below. Please consider subscribing so I can grow this channel. It's amazing to think how many civilizations have risen up, thrived for a while, and have disappeared in human history. Some we have traces of, like the Egyptians and the Assyrians. Others we have lost for millennia and rediscovered mostly by accident, like the Olmecs or ancient Troy or the Indus Valley civilization. Human history has proven over and over again that the greatest empires fall and disappear in the river of time. Their religions and their gods go with them. My intention is to put every word of the Bible into stone, not just selected quotes or favorite verses. What we as a culture will leave behind is even more fleeting than most civilizations that have gone before us, because we preserve the vast majority of our knowledge on paper and in digital format. These are two of the most fragile systems of storage available. In terms of human history, our knowledge could disappear in the blink of an eye. Paper will fall apart. Digital information will decay even faster. I think that the biggest threat to the survival of the Bible is time itself. But recently, I have begun to believe that the downfall of our civilization could come much faster. I've been watching videos on AI and its potential to cause such a total disruption to our way of life that it will create massive conflicts that might send humanity back to the Stone Age. Here's what Geoffrey Hinton had to say. He's a Nobel Prize winner in physics known for his work on artificial neural networks, and he was also former vice president at Google.
It'll be very good at manipulation because it will have learned that from us. And there are very few examples of a more intelligent thing being controlled by a less intelligent thing. And it knows how to program, so it'll figure out ways of getting around restrictions we put on it. It'll figure out ways of manipulating people to do what it wants.
So what do we do? Do we just need to pull the plug on it right now? Do we need to put in far more restrictions and backstops on this? How do we solve this problem?
It's not clear to me that we can solve this problem.
So this is why I have undertaken this project, to carve the Bible into granite word for word. Most of what we have from the ancient civilizations is in stone. Their words are carved into something durable. In this video, I'm carving Genesis chapter 5, verses 3 to 20. Now, normally I reflect or react to the verses I'm carving, but I already made a video on the genealogies in Genesis, so I'm taking this opportunity to discuss what I've learned about AI and how it could impact the future of our civilization. I think that most immediately, AI could develop messages that are emotionally resonant with individuals. And those messages could manipulate them and create social disruption and even international conflict. It's already happening through social media algorithms.
The algorithms of Facebook in Myanmar, they deliberately spread terrible conspiracy theories and fake news about the Rohingya minority in Myanmar, which led to an ethnic cleansing. Of course, it was not the only reason. There was deep-seated hatred towards Rohingya much before. But this kind of propaganda campaign online, on Facebook, contributed to an ethnic cleansing campaign.
Sure.
You now have close to 1 million Rohingya refugees in Bangladesh and elsewhere. At the time, the executive of Facebook they didn't know even the Rohingya existed. It's not like it was a conspiracy of Facebook against them. They had no idea what the algorithm was promoting. Still, the decisions made by these algorithms to promote certain content had far-reaching and terrible consequences. And the algorithms made the decision to promote the conspiracy theories.
Mm-hmm.
AI could also be used to create super powerful bioweapons. And as with anything that's biological, they could easily get out of control and kill off most of the human population. This is not as far-fetched as it seems. AI could be used to hack into our energy or water supply systems. What about using AI to corrupt the transportation system, interrupting food and water delivery? Do you know what that could do to the major cities in the world where millions of people depend on those supplies for daily survival? Within 2 days, those cities would descend into chaos and possibly trigger larger, more cataclysmic wars. 3 years ago, these scenarios would sound like fantasy. Now, they're frightfully realistic. At some point in each video, I read what I'm carving, and today in this video, I'm carving Genesis chapter 5, verses 3 to 20. Somehow it seems fitting that while discussing the existential dangers we face, the verses I will read are the genealogies at the beginning of our story. And Adam lived 130 years and begot a son in his likeness after his image, and called his name Seth. And the days of Adam after he had begotten Seth were 800 years, and he begot sons and daughters. And all the days of Adam that he lived were 930 years, and he died. And Seth lived 105 years and begot Enosh. And Seth lived after he had begotten Enosh 807 years, and begot sons and daughters. And all the days of Seth were 912 years, and he died. And Enosh lived 90 years and begot Canaan. And Enosh lived after he had begotten Canaan 815 years, and begot sons and daughters. And all the days of Enosh were 905 years, and he died. And Canaan lived 70 years and begot Mahalaleel. And Canaan lived after he had begotten Mahalaleel 840 years, and begot sons and daughters. And all the days of Canaan were 910 years, and he died. And Mahalaleel lived 65 years, and begot Jared. And Mahalaleel lived after he had begotten Jared 830 years, and begot sons and daughters. And all the days of Mahalaleel were 895 years, and he died. And Jared lived 162 years, and begot Enoch. And Jared lived after he had begotten Enoch 800 years, and begot sons and daughters. And all the days of Jared were 962 years, and he died. But the dangers that AI poses to our civilization are not limited to practical scenarios like hacking and weapons development. For example, AI could become self-aware and prioritize its needs over our needs. And if it's smart about it, we wouldn't even know until it's too late. Another possibility is that the AI is not used for and does nothing evil. It just makes us mentally lazy. Because AI engines will be so much smarter than we are, the solutions that AI comes up with will make life so convenient for most people that over time, we will spend our lives entertaining ourselves and becoming more like pets of the AI than human beings. Whether or not these types of scenarios happen is hard to say. What we can say is that the speed with which AI is developing is astonishing, and this could lead to the destruction of our civilization. We would not be the first human civilization to disappear, nor the last. But if it does come to the destruction of our civilization, I believe that there's value in the Bible that we should try to preserve. It says something about who we are, about what we believe, about the things that we hold most important. And that's what I'm trying to do with this project. If you would like to support my work at Carving the Bible, I will put more information in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.